questions?
2 for 2.
That's right.
Jenson, you're on a 4-match win streak here. Tell us how it feels and how the match went tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it feels great to get a lot of rhythm on the clay like that, to be able to get 4 matches plus more coming up in my first tournament. And yeah, just real back and forth one. I knew it'd be a battle from the start. He's a great player, especially on clay, and I had to give every bit of my fight that I had to come out on top in the end.
How do you feel physically right now?
Pretty good. Just a little extra sore as expected with long singles and doubles, but I'm pretty pleased with where I'm at physically with a week like this so far, even compared to a few years ago. So I feel just sore, but good.
Jenson, Miles, serve on Sports Illustrated.
Hi.
When you have match points against you like you did in the third set, what did you allow your mind to focus on to get you through those tough moments?
I think it's just letting the negativity and frustration of having come all the way back, but then being in a tough position like that, just getting it out of your head as much as you can, and just trying to treat it like any other point, I guess, at that time.
Have you ever finished a tiebreaker stronger?
Have I ever
Finished a tiebreaker stronger than that?
I mean, I don't think so. Yeah, five points in a row,
Yeah,
right? 5, yeah. So I don't think so that I can recall. Yeah.
Quite impressive.
Thanks.
What have you learned about yourself since, over the past few years being sidelined from tour that you've taken and applied on the court over the past few months?
Yeah, I mean, I think first that the general want to, like, my competitive nature is still there, and that's something you don't lose fully, but with so much time out, it takes some time to rebuild it. But from that end, and then I think I'm able to dictate a little more of the points as well on my terms, rather than just being in the neutral phase of the point a lot. I think I've gotten that better. I think my serve's gotten better, especially in like the last month compared to 2021 and 2022 as well.
Jenson, according to my research, you haven't played on clay, I think, since the French Open 2022. Correct
That's
me if
right.
I'm wrong.
That's right.
You've already won 4 matches at this tournament. How has it been like finding your footing? And do you feel like there are certain things in your game that really work well on the surface?
Yeah, I mean, I think I probably only got 4 days of training on clay before this, so I think it'll take a lot more years and weeks on the clay to really get really feel comfortable on it. But I think having a lot of matches here has helped, and I think my sliding ability and footwork is better, at least compared to myself a few years ago. I put some work on that before this tournament, and yeah, I think it's improved so far, and hopefully it keeps getting better.
I mean, you want to be a good clay court player. I mean, you could have a very nice career without being good on clay, but it sounds like you want to be a well-rounded guy.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, if you can get consistent results on all 3 surfaces, that can help your ranking get higher by the end of the year. Yeah.
What advice would you give to other players who go through an injury setback or have to be sidelined from the tour for a couple of years that you feel like you learned from yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I would say, like, be patient. That's a little bit of a cliche, and I understand how hard that is to do in the moment, but I would say that. But I'd also say you have to find other activities to engage yourself in to make the time pass, because I don't think you can really get the thoughts of the disappointment of not being on tour or where you want to be out of your mind. So I think to be able to engage in other activities that you find to enjoy is #1 priority.
Why did you need surgery on both shoulders?
No, both wrists. The wrists.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, the ECU tendons just ended up dislocating out of place. I don't really know why. Just wear and tear, and then I had a genetic issue as well, so some of both.
So I was wondering
And
if
they
it was
just-
genetic, because you had the first surgery.
There was some of both, though.
But then 2 months later, you're going, well, this wrist doesn't feel very
Yeah, I
good
needed
either.
it on both. So yeah, there's K wires in here, but they did it. When I turned the wrist, it would just kind of pop over and slide. You'd be able to see it slide, so they had to fix that. Yeah.
But right now, no issues?
No. I mean, it hasn't happened again like the past, and I've put in a lot of strength work around there as well, and so far it's holding up, and I feel good about it.
Great.
Yeah.
What's the recovery process tonight and tomorrow? What do you do?
Yeah, so I mean, I found out now I'm pretty confident on this that I play Friday, I think. So, I mean, I definitely got some good hour in, or good amount of time with the physio at least, that I got with me. Just from that end, and then just try to get some good sleep, and then probably do some work in the gym. We'll figure out if we want to hit later, but at least for tonight, just get good recovery work in with him.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.
Thanks.
One more question.
Congrats.
How
Yep.
did you spend your time to keep your mind off of the fact that you weren't able to be on court?
I mean, I didn't do well with it early on for sure. I had never had a gap that long, and but I think early on it was I mean, catching up with family and seeing friends. I'd get a little piano in as well after the first couple months when I was able to, like, when I was out of the brace finally. So I did some of that, a little bit of school, but yeah, I would have liked to have done a little more looking back at it, but mostly those things.
There you are, and you're a piano aficionado.
Yeah.
I've had some piano on the roads, you know, and a tennis player as well on the side. Yeah.
Congrats on
All right,
the
good luck.
Thank you. Thanks.